Okay, what is your favorite thing on and off the ice?
My favorite memory
Yeah.
would be on ice would be when JV played baseball and we were really competitive. And my favorite memory off ice was when we went to state, obviously. That was fun.
Okay, what are your future plans?
I plan to go to the University of Minnesota Duluth to major in psychology.
What would you like to say to your parents or family?
I love you guys so much. Thank you for being so supportive. I love you all. Thank you for coming to all my games.
Okay, and what are the things you'll miss?
I'll miss the bus rides and our locker room, like getting warmed up and getting pumped up. There we go. That's what I was gonna say. I could not think of it. But getting pumped up with our cheers and chants, and just I enjoyed everything. It was so fun. Thanks.
My favorite memory from hockey would be, I have three. I'm sorry. When we dyed all of our coaches' hair red. I think Diana was the only person on the team that was there for that, but I got to dye my dad's hair red, so that was really fun. When Trainer proposed to Alex, that's something that I will probably never forget. It was really cool to be a part of that, and I've probably never been that happy before. And also just like the whole state experience, because like beating Roseau, like those last few seconds, I was so happy. I was so excited, and that it was so cool. It was so cool to be a part of. Next year, I'm going to be going to Grand Canyon University in Phoenix to study psychology. I'd like to tell my parents and my family that I'm so grateful that they supported me and went to all my games and went to all the tournaments and paid for hotels and paid for all my gear when I was growing, and just like supporting me and loving me through the ups and the downs of the sport. I feel really like blessed and honored that I have parents and like siblings that really like love me and love the sport that I play. Things I'll miss, just the team, just being a part of something that not everybody can say that they've been a part of. I think that it's really like special to be able to call myself a Storm and Saber, and I'm definitely going to be proud of that forever. And I'm going to tell people about that when I'm going to college, and I'm going to wear the apparel, and people are going to ask, and I'm going to tell them because it was such a cool thing to be a part of.
My favorite memory on the ice for the regular season this year would probably have to be scoring the overtime game winner against the crosstown rivals, the St. Cloud Icebreakers. And then my favorite memory for the postseason would have to be holding the Section 8 AA championship trophy and earning our spot in the state tournament for the first time ever. And my future plans are, next year I plan to go to Concordia Moorhead College and major in accounting. I would have to say huge thank yous to my parents for the numerous hours and the lots of money that they've put into my hockey career these past years. And I also have to say thank you to my brother for a road trip into all my games this past season. It was really nice to see you. And I'm going to miss the bus rides with my team and especially the overnight trip that we get to take every year. That's pretty cool. We get to do that.
My favorite memory from this year is probably when we made it to state, and my favorite memory off of the ice is our pre-game pump-up song that we always do. My future plans, I'm planning on going to Cloud State for teaching. Something I'd like to say to my family, my parents, is thank you for all that you've done, driving me all over to play the game that I love, so thank you. And the thing that I'll miss is sitting next to Bree on the bus and our thingy that we do before we get our names called. So, yeah.
Okay, I'd have to say my favorite memory of hockey would just be like the fun conversations and weird things that we've talked about, like on the bus and car rides and in the locker room and on the bench and whatnot. Just all the conversations I've gotten to have with everyone on the team. My future plans are I'm gonna go to CLC and get my journals done, and then hopefully figure out what I want to major in. One thing I'd like to say to everyone in my family, not just my parents, but especially my parents, thank you so much for all the time and money and effort that you've put into this whole thing, starting from elementary school and all the way through, and just supporting me in all of my games and practices and late nights and early mornings and whatnot. Yeah, the things I'm gonna miss are just being with the girls every day for like 3 months, and like, I don't know, it'll be weird next year when I'm not with them every day.
My favorite memory off the ice was probably holding Megan Moore's baby on the bus ride back from Detroit Lakes, and it started to cry, and I had to run it to the back of the bus, but while I was running it to the back of the bus to Megan, I slipped and fell on a pizza box, but we didn't want the head to tilt back because then it would cry even louder, so I made sure that I was holding the baby up in an upright position and the head did not tilt back. My favorite memory on the ice was probably scoring the goal against River Lakes in the section game. It was a huge moment, but yeah. My plans for next year, I thought I knew, but I kind of have changed my plans a little bit. Not really sure where I'm going to go for sure, but I'm either going to do something either in chemistry or special education. For all the parents out there and fans, I'd like to send a huge thank you for always supporting me in all my decisions, and without all of you guys, our season would not have been as fun or as successful as it was. The things that I'm going to miss the most are probably the car ride from Sartell High School to Burnix every day. Some days even still when I'm driving past, I put my blinker on and I think I'm going to practice, but you know, it's just so natural just to do it. I'll also miss seeing everybody every day. These are memories I'll never get back, but I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad I was given the opportunity to pull the number 19 jersey on every day, and I'm sad that it's all over.
My favorite memory on the ice was skating at the XL Energy Center with the team. My favorite off-ice memory was Christmas shopping for our adoptive family. My future plans are I'm going to go to St. Cloud State University to major in special education. And thanks, Dad, for pushing me harder to be a better hockey player. And thanks, Mom, for coming to every game and cheering us on. I will miss practicing and playing games with the coaches and team, and I will cheer you on next year.
My favorite memory off the ice this year was playing 3-on-3 dryland. It got pretty competitive, so that was fun. My favorite memory on ice was when Alex's dog took a poop on the ice after practice before state. Next year, I plan on going to Providence College to major in something, either math or science. I'd like to thank my family for all their support, especially my parents for paying for everything. Goalie gear is not cheap. Next year, the thing I'm going to miss the most, I think, is Lizzie. She's pretty awesome, and I liked hanging out with her this year. Also, she's pretty vital for like hair and makeup and stuff.